My name is Pam Darbyshire, and I'm the judge of County Criminal Court Number 7. County Criminal Court Number 7 is a misdemeanor criminal court. It's the kind of court that hears cases such as DWIs, domestic violence assault, burglary of a motor vehicle, and cases of that nature. I began my career over 27 years ago. In 1983, I joined the Harris County District Attorney's Office and worked for Johnny Holmes. I rose to the level of chief prosecutor trying capital murder cases. In 1990, I left the Harris County District Attorney's Office and became a federal prosecutor here for the Southern District of Texas. After spending time there, I then was in private practice where I focused on criminal law and probate law. In 1998, I was elected judge of County Criminal Court Number 7. I was re-elected in 1992 and 1996, and I'm up for re-election this year in November. I have tried hundreds of criminal cases, hundreds of jury trials, and handled thousands of criminal cases. I have been endorsed by numerous organizations in this race, including the Houston Police Officers Union, the Coalition of Police Officers and Sheriffs, the Harris County Deputies Organization, the C Club, the Association of Women Attorneys, and the Pasadena Bar Association. I have been named Judge of the Year by the Houston Police Officers Union, Police Officers Looking into Courthouse Excellence, and I received a Judicial Excellence Award from the TSU Legal Clinic. I've been married for 27 years to my husband, John. I have 3 children, Jeff, who's 20, Michael, who's 19, and Alex, who's 16. I appreciate your time, and I would appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
Sheila Acosta, please.
Hello, my name is Sheila Acosta, and I'm the Democratic candidate for judicial candidate for County Criminal Court of Law Number 7. I've been a practicing criminal attorney in private practice for 14 years. I have tried every type of case in the misdemeanor courts. I have practiced in all 15 misdemeanor courts. I have literally handled and brought to completion thousands of cases in the last 14 years. Before becoming an attorney, I was a teacher for 20+ years in the Houston area public school district. I speak 3 languages. I speak French, Spanish, and English. I taught those languages, and I can tell you that in the last 35 years, I have dealt with people from all walks of life. I have the temperament to be a judge. I have the experience to be a judge, and of course the qualifications. I've also done work in the juvenile courts. I've done work in the probates, family, civil, all courts that we have here in Harris County. I can tell you this, that over the last few years I've seen an increase in the amount of young offenders. And my goal to be as judge would be one thing. I want to see our first-time young offenders to help prevent them from becoming repeat offenders. That's what I have seen over and over again. People come into the system, and once they get pulled into the system, they don't get out. They become worse and worse. Justice is not just about punishment. Justice is about education, prevention, and rehabilitation. I'm hoping that with some new progressive and aggressive programs in our county courts, we can help bring justice back into our system for everybody, equality and fairness for everyone. I would appreciate your vote in the election for Harris County Criminal Court of Law Number 7. My name is Sheila Acosta. Thank you all so much for having us.
Thank you very much.
Citizens of Southeast Houston, my name is Jay Karahan. I am the judge of County Criminal Court at Law Number 8 of Harris County, Texas, and I've been serving in that position since January of 2003, and I'm finishing up my 2nd term now, and I'm seeking a 3rd term in office. This court receives almost 6,000 new cases every year, and the highest number of filings are DWI cases, drug cases, and theft cases. It's very important for the person that sits in this position to have the experience, the judgment, and the temperament to be able to handle that volume of cases and to be able to be accountable and to be able to handle those cases and dispose of them in a way that the citizens expect and make sure that justice is done in those cases. So I bring a great deal of experience to the table in this in this position, in terms of my education and my professional experience. I began my career in the district attorney's office. I served on the Child Abuse Committee, and I did that from 1980 to 1987. I then left to go with the U.S. Attorney's Office and served as a federal prosecutor for 4 years. I was in charge of the Child Exploitation Committee, and then I was also on the Bank Fraud Task Force. I then went in-house and practiced law within a large corporation doing compliance and litigation. I then left and opened up a private practice, and I was a criminal defense lawyer for 7 years. So I bring experience from many, many areas. I was also an adjunct professor at South Texas College of Law for 10 years, and I taught young lawyers, or lawyers-to-be, how to try cases. And a couple of them are sitting on the bench right now in Harris County, Texas. I'm board certified in criminal law, and I was one of the first prosecutors in Texas to become board certified. When you think about who you want to be sitting in this type of position, please think about the experience. Please remember, J. Karahan, Judge of County Criminal Court at Law Number 8. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Hello, I'm Aliyah Wilkerson. I'm asking for your vote November 2nd. I'm a judge, not a politician, so I apologize for looking at some notes, but I want to make sure your community knows about me. I was first elected judge of this court back in 1995, so I've been there 16 years. During that time, I've tried over 600 jury trials and disposed of 60,000 cases. As Judge Karahan explained, we have a pretty large docket. During that time, I've never been reversed by any appellate court, so obviously I'm doing something right. I grew up in Caracas, Venezuela, in a Spanish-speaking family, which is very handy. As some of you may know, about 20% of the people that appear before us are not English speakers, so that lets me go ahead and talk to them directly. I graduated from the High School for Law Enforcement and Criminal Justice in HISD. I have an undergraduate from a Bachelor's of Science in Criminal Justice from the University of Houston downtown, and went to the University of Houston Law School. I've served as chair of the Houston Bar Association Criminal Law Section Committee, and I've served as the administrative judge of the Harris County Criminal Courts. I've also received a criminal law certification from the Texas Center of the Judiciary, which are degrees that are held by less than 5% of the judges, because you have to have so much experience plus attend certain classes and do certain things to get that certification. I've been endorsed by the Houston Police Officer Union PAC, the Harris County Deputies Association, and the C Club. I've also, over the years, won the Police Officers Looking Into Courtroom Excellence Award. Again, I'm Aliyah Wilkerson. I ask for your vote November 2nd.
Thank you. Juanita Jackson-Barner, go ahead.
Good evening. I'm Juanita Jackson-Barner, and I am running for Harris County Criminal Court at Law Number 9. I am from Houston, and I am a proud product of the Houston Public Schools. After graduating high school in Southwest Houston, I attended the University of Alabama, where I received my bachelor's degree in criminal justice. After working on my master's degree, I took a position with the University of Alabama and was later offered a similar position here at the University of Houston. I was the coordinator of residential life and housing there before attending law school at Thurgood Marshall School of Law. After graduating from law school, I accepted a position as Assistant Attorney General for the state of Texas in the Consumer Protection Division. After that, I opened my own practice. My practice focuses primarily on helping moderate to low-income people. In the last 8 years, I have dedicated my entire practice to criminal defense. At this point, I've handled over 950 criminal cases, all of which have been misdemeanors on up to felonies, murder cases, as well as the smaller cases like DWI and driving with license invalid. At this point, I've decided to run for judge because I think it's time for a change in Harris County criminal courts. As it stands now, most of the 15 judges on the bench are former prosecutors, and as such, I believe that our county is not getting the fair amount of justice that they deserve. I am running because I think it's a time for a change. I believe that it's important to take a stance on being tough on crime, but I also believe that it's important to be fair. I am a single mother, I am a proud small business owner, and I care about this county. I live in this county, and I care about everyone, and that's why I'm running for judge. I'm Juanita Jackson-Barner. I'm running for Harris County Criminal Court at Law Number 9. For more information, please check out my website, www.juanitabarner.com.
Thank you.